Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to LadyGang Quickie. I am Becca here with Jack and Kelty.
Hello.
It is our 10th anniversary this week, and in honor of that, I have reached out to our longtime producer, Stacey Para, and I was like, hey, I don't have it, but do you have the first episode ever of LadyGang? And she was like, it's so funny you should ask. I have it, but I had to search deep into my files because it was named Fempire. So she's like, when I searched LadyGang, it didn't come up properly. And I was like, okay. And so I found it. We found it. And I thought it would be so fun to have us listen to it and react to our open, what we're talking about, all that stuff.
Let's
guys
do
good?
it. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous
Okay,
too.
it's
I'm
gonna
so
actually
scared.
it's gonna rock your world. Here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Becca Tobin is popping that champagne. Jack's mixing up some mimosas, and we're so excited you're joining us on the Fempire podcast. You can check us out at podcast1.com. And most importantly, if you didn't find us on iTunes, go to your iTunes. Everybody has an iTunes. Subscribe to this podcast. You don't even know what you're in for. Leave us comments. Leave us a 5-star review. I'm just begging for your...
We're so desperate.
Yeah, we really are. Okay, first of all, I did the hellos.
Yeah, I remember because in the beginning you did the intro, but then we realized a couple episodes in that because you were also like conducting the interview with the guest.
No one ever talked.
You talk
Right.
too much.
And Jack was always the one that read the
Ask the
questions
LadyGang.
from listeners. Yes.
Oh, yeah. We each had our own little section.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I wonder when we changed it to hello, hello, hello. Maybe the next episode?
I think when I don't know, when I took over maybe.
Oh, that's so funny.
I
And
don't
of
know.
course, Kelty, right off the bat, just asking for 5-star reviews. You haven't even listened to the episode yet or anything.
And I'm also like, who would listen to this? Like, literally, like, who would listen to this if right off the top? But it worked.
And you used your announcer voice and everything. Like,
I
definitely
know!
not a casual.
No. And I'm like,
Not a
please. And
casual
then I was
thing.
like, everyone has an iTunes. Go on the iTunes and like, blah, blah, blah. That's so
Of
funny.
the times.
Okay, we shall continue. Just love us. Love us so much.
We're new guys. We're the new guys.
We created this podcast based on boozy mimosa brunches. You get together with your girlfriends, you drink mimosas, and you talk about stuff. And we wanted a place where we could,
Wow, mimosas.
Mimosas. Boozy mimosas.
I would get the worst hangovers because we would be eating candy, drinking champagne, and like 2 hours in, I'd have a terrible headache.
and we'd
I
still
know.
be
It was so
recording.
fun, though.
Like when we started the podcast, we would go to this studio in Beverly Hills. There was no cameras. And we would really drink. Like we had a candle, an ice bucket,
Mhm.
a like wine. There would be like wine on tap,
Gummy
like
candies.
bottles of wine, and then
Always
gummy
gummy candies.
And that's all we would do for like 2 hours at a time. And we didn't even have like the fact that we didn't even think about a camera, like taking a photo with our guests. We would take them to the bathroom on that floor 3, and take a bad selfie in the mirror with them in the bad lighting. Like, did ring lights even exist?
No way. Mm-mm.
We're
Ring
on like an
lights-
iPhone 10.
Yes, ring lights didn't exist, and that's all we had to promote it. Like, I remember even when we went to go do LadyGang TV, they were like, we were using like a clip of Leah and a clip of someone else talking about something on the podcast, and like as our sizzle reel. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Bex? And they were like, how do we even show this? Like, you guys don't have video of them talking? We're like, video? It's a podcast.
Podcast.
Okay, we continue. Come hang out with each other, also hang out with some of the most influential women in Hollywood, and chat it up. So we're so excited that you joined us, and welcome to the Fempire.
All right.
What do you think Fempire Lady is doing now?
Oh my
I
God.
think about her all the time. The woman who owned the trademark Fempire and came to us and said, you can use it for $30,000. And we did.
And you
decline.
bitches were 2 seconds away from paying that money.
We were.
We were.
I was like, no.
Well, it's like we had done the photo shoot, we had put it up. Like, they don't sue you till you go, and it was successful. And so we were like, oh
Yeah.
my God, should we do it? Like, we're on to something. And, at that time, you're like, we're going to build this business and we're going to make millions of dollars. So what's $30,000 a
Well,
drop in the puck?
We did. So we did, I'm glad that we didn't do it, but I will say it's like you bet on yourself. We did
Yeah.
end up being a huge thing.
Yeah.
So we were going to bet on ourselves. I'm proud of us.
Well, I would have been more gung ho for it, but the name retrospectively is so bad that like if it was like a good name that we lost,
Right.
I would be like more upset. But I'm like, when you think about LadyGang versus Fempire, it's like so crazy how perfect LadyGang is for us and how stupid Fempire would have been.
Yeah.
It's so
Like,
interesting. And then
so
like
crazy.
when we changed the names, the downloads went up because people thought it was like a real feminist thing. And we were like, we're just a gang. Do you
Yeah.
remember, like, I can remember laying in bed in my old townhouse with like a notepad and us like texting and being like trying to figure out the next name because we had to change it so fast.
Well, we voted. We had our girls vote on it.
We
so
did.
I remember there was like other options and I'm like wondering what those were.
Me too. I wish we could remember. I wonder if it's in the Facebook. Well, we didn't have a Facebook group at that point, did we?
No, but I
Mm-mm.
remember it was on our Instagram, but probably it would take years to even get back there.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
so
gosh.
interesting. But I did see, I think that she sold the trademark to Lifetime TV because they had like
Yeah.
a whole programming slate called Fempire and then it bombed. So,
Yep.
life's fair.
Life's
Okay,
fair.
here we go.
Talk about something we're going to do every week here at the Fempire. It is called Good Week, Bad Week, where we go around the table and we say the highs and our lows of our weeks. So, Jack, do you want to kick us off?
Oh, yes, I will. So my life kind of revolves around food. I don't know if anybody has realized that. But my good week, my high of my week is I had a sandwich named after me.
Wow.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember that?
You know what's so funny is I remember exactly what my good week, bad week was for this episode. Like it
Why?
stuck with me. I just do because I remember the Jack sandwich and it was what I eat literally every single week.
What was your bad week?
Let's see.
My bad week was, so I've been suffering from allergies over the past week. I also got my period over the last week. So I was at CVS getting some tampons, getting some allergy
I don't
medicine.
remember
I'm like
this.
sitting in line and I sneeze and I drop my tampons on the ground. They explode somehow because it's me, fly everywhere. And the guy in front of me who was super hot looks at me like I'm the most disgusting person in the world, goes out of line, puts his shirt over his nose, and just like stares at me like I have the Black Plague.
Please tell me you're joking.
No.
Was he 13?
No, he was like 40.
Oh.
I do miss Jack's Single Jack. It was such a fun time to
Well,
watch you date.
Oh, no, I know. I miss my dating stories. No, I thought it was because remember when we recorded our first episode, I think was with Cheryl Burke, and then we recorded the one with Allie, but then we switched how we aired them. But I thought my bad week was when I used to take Ambien and then I would text every guy in my phone
Yes.
that I have like remotely ever dated.
Mhm.
And like, I think I texted like 20 guys just like, hi, period. And then the next morning I woke up with like either being blocked or people thinking it was a booty call or whatever. But I don't miss the single days, but I do a
Miss
little
the
bit.
stories.
Oh
I
God.
it really gives you a high,
Judging
Highs
hot
and
guys.
lows.
highs
Okay.
and lows.
I do want to talk about my bad week.
Go.
So listen, I go to work at about 4:15 in the morning.
Oh my God, do you remember the insufferable years of me every
Talking about
story
going to
start
work at 4:15
4:15
a.m.
in the morning?
That
It
was
my
your
whole
identity.
personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm skipping that because I like can't even. It wasn't even that bad. My bad week was that like I got out of the car and I had my like a turban on my hair and was like saw Kevin Frazier and was like all embarrassed that I wasn't being professional and showing up to set looking like shit. And I was like, you guys should have like 10 years later, I'm like, oh, I'm the ugliest person when I go to set. Like forget about it. So really not that good. So I've always just been the Excel spreadsheet to this podcast. Do you remember yours, Becca?
Was it the cat allergy attack?
Now, I was going to keep this anonymous because it happened at one of my good friends' houses. And I had dinner with her on Sunday night, and I was telling her, I'm using this story for the podcast. And I was like, I will keep it anonymous. And she's like, no, like, use my name. Go for it.
Okay.
So I'm at Leah Michelle's house. We have a sleepover
Perfect.
party. And I go, backstory, Leah's house is immaculate. It is like no one lives there. It is beautiful. There's never a thing out of place. There's never a dish in the sink. And she does it all herself.
Still
Like I
is.
watch her spray the floors like after someone's walked in and like wipe it with a paper towel. I mean,
a
this
little bit
girl,
OCD.
a little like
Is she still like that now that she has kids?
Oh, yeah. Immaculate.
Damn.
Wild.
this house is crazy. I am so inspired every time I walk in there. I'm like, damn it, I need less products on my bathroom counter. Like those kinds of houses. So it's beautiful. She has a cat named Sheila.
That's my mom's name. Yes.
Really
Great
weird
choice,
name for-
Leah Michelle.
Isn't that a good name?
Good cat name.
Is Sheila still alive?
I think so.
Wow.
So
Odd cat
Sheila, I have been allergic to cats my whole life. However, I can be at someone's house who has a cat, especially when it's immaculate like Leah's, and not really be affected.
Okay.
I can do, pretty much whatever. I might sneeze a few times, whatever, not a huge deal. And I'm also not one of those delicate flowers who's like, oh my God, my nose is itching. I need an allergy pill. Like, those people kill me.
Be like, suck it up. You're fine.
I'm like, whatever.
I can't breathe. It's fine.
It's fine. So I go tuck myself into her little guest bedroom and I go to sleep. I start drifting away. And then I wake up and I'm like sneezing a lot, like a lot. Like I want to say, no exaggeration, 10 times. And all of a sudden I'm like very itchy. I'm like a little itchy and I'm like, oh no, this is not good. I start itching. One eye is feeling really irritated. And I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Just go back to sleep. It's totally fine. I wake up again like 10 minutes later and I hear this like weird noise. And I'm like, what is that noise? It's like rattling. It was my lungs.
I thought you were going to say it was the cat.
No.
I was like underneath you.
It was
Something.
my lungs rattling.
Oh, no.
My chest feels like there's an 800-pound man sitting on it. And I'm like, oh my God. I took a photo
Oh gosh.
of myself
I remember this photo like it was yesterday.
It's
because
crazy.
I'm posting this so that our listeners can see this. And the fact that I'm posting this on social media, you guys will see, is super embarrassing.
Oh my gosh. Hang on. At Fempire Podcast on Instagram.
Oh my God, at Fempire Podcast, we had to change it.
Did
that
we?
was a great start of like good week, bad weeks because it was like a little bit of everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a time. And then
What
we
a
had Allie
time.
on, and then we had Ask the LadyGang, but we didn't have any questions.
No, I think that we had like one of the questions was from Anna, my best friend. I remember for our first
Oh,
episode. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Like we
maybe
asked
one-
people.
Kelty.
I mean, yeah, it was like me being like, Sally asks, because we were just like trying to do it. But I do want to bring Ask the LadyGang back.
I agree.
We should.
We need to talk to our ladies more.
I think so too.
I like this
And
idea.
then it was just crazy to have Ali Fedotowsky be like the first episode. And it's actually wild when you look at like the first 20 episodes of Fempire because it was just like people we knew. It was like Cheryl Burke, Leah, like all the Glee people. Like it was just like, it was really wild. And then we went through a period of like, we've run out of friends and we need to like get other celebrities, but like, no one knew what a podcast was, so we couldn't get anyone good. So no offense to like those mid people in year 2, but it was like a random comedian we never heard from again. Like, do you remember that era where
Yes.
we're like, we're trying to make girls happen because we were like, we need people, but like we weren't booking anyone great. And then when the TV show started, we still couldn't get anyone great. But I do want to point out,
We did have Sabrina Carpenter.
No, we had
Yeah.
everyone
And
great
Nikki
before
Glaser.
they broke off.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, like Nikki was incredible. We had Dorit. We had Sabrina Carpenter before she got bangs, and she was just not doing
It was
her brand.
before she was anything. I mean, she was like the Disney kid still.
she was, I mean, she had a massive social following, but like, and you could
Didn't we
tell
have-
then that she was the kind of girl that would do an arena concert with a new sex position every night. Like that's part of her shtick at her concert is like she goes
Oh.
down
I
in the
love her.
heart and does like a sex position. But like you could tell that she was that girl, but she wasn't allowed to be that girl yet. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like, because she was
Mhm.
kind of sassy, but
Yeah.
like then her team was there and she was still like living in between being like Disney princess and like wanting to be like cunty. And I think her
Yeah.
natural state is cunty and we help bring that out. So, you know, I'm still sort of not friends, but like Nikki Glazer's always stayed cool with us. Like she was on
Yeah.
Lady Gang TV. Like she's always been like cool,
She's crushing it.
you know. Remember when BB Rexa was kind of mean to you, Becca?
Wait, I don't remember that.
No, she
Why?
was just kind of like, I could tell she wasn't vibing with me, and I thought it was all in my head, but then we like went to break and the producers came to me and they were like, wow. And then it was like validating. I don't know what it was, but I would say something and she would like just give me a dead cold stare, or I don't remember the specifics of it, but I still to this day, when I see pictures of her, I'm reminded of the time that we had her on Lady Gang TV.
I totally forgot about that.
And then
We
do
had
you
no-
remember AJ? Like AJ still.
I mean, that was the best episode of Lady Gang TV, hands down.
Remember we did
Hands-
ASMR with him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And he was like, and I'll go down on you for an hour. Or it's like, I said something about like, and he'll go down on me for an hour. And then he was like, it's my favorite thing to do. And I was like,
Oh yeah.
I don't
my
know
God.
how to
Oh my
give
God.
you. It was just so wild. Now, I will say this as a final closing thought. Listening to that episode and how we were like, welcome, act like, or good week, bad week, into our interview, act like a lady. Like, I will say one of the proudest things of Lady Gang is that we have stayed sort of like a show the whole time. I mean, every once in a while we go on a tangent forever, but like, I think the worst thing is listening to podcasts where they're 2 hours long of just like psychobabble. Like, I do need a section, and we've stayed like conglomerated. I know that's not the right word. And
No.
then also, I will say it's been really fun to watch every other podcast in the world rip off our exact format and like do their own version of Good Week, Bad Week. Do you know what I mean? Like they're like, highs,
They're like the rose and
lows.
thorn of your week.
Yeah. Like everyone has it now. And I'm like, where did you get that idea? So anyway,
Yeah.
you're welcome. Often imitated, never
Duplicated.
Duplicated.
I mean, definitely duplicated. But
Yeah.
happy Lady Gang 10. We're so excited. That was fun.
Happy 10.
Nothing
We've
has
come a long
changed,
way,
though.
baby.
One
come a long-
decade, bitch.
1 decade. Hope you guys
Crazy.
are celebrating. Do you remember when I thought it was such a big deal? Sorry, last story. And I was trying to manipulate E into keeping our show on the air, and we had 50 million downloads, which like now we have so many more. But like at the time, it was like such a big thing to get to. And
Yeah.
I made a cake for us
Yep.
to like
Mhm.
celebrate on set with everyone when the network was there. But like we bought it for ourselves, so that was like really sad. Remember when Chris got me a billboard?
Yes. Because you were mad at him.
Yeah. Aw.
That was nice.
knows the
Oh,
way
you
to
know
your
what?
heart.
You know what's so funny is I was going back through the old episodes. You know, our first episode that we didn't have like a celebrity guest on was actually Zach.
Oh.
It was a Think Like a Man episode, and we decided we're
Wow.
like, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna ask all your boyfriend questions to a man, and it was Zach. And you guys weren't even married. I don't even think you were engaged. You were just dating.
Whoa.
That's
He-
crazy.
Isn't that wild?
That's crazy. Look at us.
Damn. Look at
Well,
us. How
let's
far
Let's have
we've
him come
come.
back and give advice for old
Now.
married men.
Yeah. Exactly.
For grandpas.
Grandpa.
I know. Grandpa gang. Okay. Love you. Bye. See you next. Wait, we weren't here for a long time. We were here for a
Good time.